Hello, and welcome back to Whole Food Challenge. My name is Hannah Rose. I am from Victoria, BC, Canada, and I am passionate about plant-based eating and making cocktails. So I'll wait a couple minutes to get everyone settled into the chat. Thank you so much if you're new here, or if you've just arrived, or if you've followed me since the beginning. I really appreciate all the support. And yeah, just a little bit about what I'm doing tonight, what the heck Spin the Wheel is. So Spin the Wheel is a concept that I came up with. Well, I kind of tweaked it from a bar downtown here that does basically you pick, oh, and I've got a couple friends here, thank you. Hi Cerise, and hi Sophie, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Are you done your work days? Let's hope so. I was just doing the little spiel about what Spin the Wheel is all about if you haven't seen me do it before. So I started it in March. Like I said, it's based on a bar downtown here that's sadly no longer open. But what they do is they got you to pick a cocktail. They get you to pick a liquor and then a flavor. So the liquors being whiskey, vodka, gin, tequila, and rum. And then a flavor for sweet, savory, sour, and bitter. There isn't spicy, but I thought about that today. I thought spicy would be really fun. So anyways, you get the flavor and you pick a flavor, you pick an alcohol, and then the bartender makes you a drink. So when the pandemic first hit, I thought, oh, that would be kind of fun to do. So I started it on Instagram. My Instagram account is just @Foodie Challenge. And I got people voting each week for a flavor and an alcohol, and then I made a drink. And then this fall, I started this YouTube channel, and I thought it would be really fun to do it here on YouTube Live. This is my second week, so if you haven't seen the first week, the video is posted as well. You might want to skip through the first few minutes as I fumble along with technical difficulties. I hope the lighting is better tonight. You guys will have to let me know if you can see and hear me clearly. But yeah, so here we are, and we are ready for some cocktails. I never knew you. Sorry, the origin, yes, I know. I missed it too. So I did the whole 75, the 75 hard challenge this fall. My video on that is also on my YouTube, or there's 3 videos, and that involved not drinking for 75 days. So yes, Sophie, I missed it as well. I think I'm good. Anyway, so let's get started. I know people are kind of coming in, but I'm sure you're probably wondering what won this week as far as the Spin the Wheel goes. And yes, we're still voting on Instagram. However, I'm going to allow people to vote on here too. So you'll see that next week's video is already posted. I'm doing this every week until Christmas, so we've got 2 more weeks to go. So you can vote on next week's video as well, what you want as far as an alcohol and a flavor. But this week, what won was gin. And I was like feeling very kind of foresty this week. As you know, you might know, but I'm a big Taylor Swift fan, and Folklore, the album, came out on Disney Plus, like a live version. And so I've been really into, well, I've been listening to it forever, but I've been re-listening to it, and it's a very like foresty album. So I thought I would make a kind of foresty themed drink. And this gin here especially, it is local. It's from, oh geez, now I don't even know what the brewery is. Let's see here. Oh, it's just Fermentorium Distilling Company. So it's from Victoria. And this is called Stump Coastal Gin. And so it's got, the flavor profile is juniper, cascade hops, grand fir, bay laurel, coriander, and lavender. So that's kind of what I got inspired with gin. You can get like very botanically flavored gins. You can get more like neutral gins, but they usually have juniper, different spices in it. And so I thought I'd really like lean into that flavor. So you also voted for sour, and we did do a grapefruit gin drink in the spring. So I thought I would do a different type of fruit and do a kind of different drink. So today we're going to be doing something with cranberry. I've posted in the link below the recipe as well if you want to follow along and make it with me. I've kind of thought of a name for it, but I'd be curious in the comments too if you guys want to kind of come up with a name for this. I'm open to suggestions for renaming because I couldn't really think of a good one. The other thing I thought I would do this week, little add in, is you always got to have food with happy hour. So this is, and now it's super bright. I don't know if you can read it. It's the Daya Gluten-Free Pizza. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to test taste this as well after we make the cocktail, because I'm not gonna lie, like I said, for 75 days I wasn't drinking. So after one drink, it hits me pretty hard. So I need some kind of snack too. So this, yeah, it's totally vegan and gluten-free. I've had some of the Daya cheese before, and it's hit or miss. I've had the block cheese that I grate myself, and I quite like that. But the pre-shredded cheeses, I'm not like that fond of. So I thought it'd be fun to try some junk food tonight, right? Like, it's Friday night, let's have some fun. So this has mushrooms and roasted garlic in it. So I thought it'd be fun. So I've just preheated the oven here, and I'm gonna get it going. I wanna know from you guys what you're making for dinner tonight. Cerise and Sophie. I think you guys, Sophie, I think you're ahead of time. So you might have already had dinner. I don't know about these. Yeah, and I also, have you guys tried this pizza before? Because I haven't. I'm gonna get that going. And then we're gonna make the cocktail. I have a really obnoxious oven timer too, so once it buzzes, you'll hear it. Okay, so for this drink, it's gonna be kind of like a gin and tonic. And there's, waiting to be inspired, okay. Yes, I know, it's hard to figure out what to eat on a Friday night. So, two options for you to make the tonic. You can make an actual gin and tonic with tonic water. And this is another, I believe, no, this isn't local. This is from Ontario. It's called Fever Tree Elderflower Tonic Water. Again, leaning into the herbs and the floral kind of notes. This will definitely make it sweeter because it does have sugar in it. The other option for you, if you want it sugar-free, if you want it more sour, is a La Croix. Is that how you pronounce it? La Croix. This is a raspberry cranberry flavor, so it'll definitely make it more cranberry. Oh, I love that tonic. Good, good. And the other thing, I'm very excited about the garnish. Okay, so let's get into the garnish. As you guys know, you always do the garnish first. And why is that? It's because then you make the drink and you're making the garnish after. It's going to water down the drink. It's not going to make it as easy to drink. And once you make the drink, you want to drink it, right? So we'll do the garnish first. I got these like beautiful pine fronds from just the grocery store, like pharmacy, or not pharmacy, floral area. I mean, you could literally go outside and like take a clipping too if you wanted to. I got like a big bunch for $1. And what we're going to do is we're going to frost the tips so like they look like they're snow dipped. and that will be part of the garnish. I also have created ice cubes, and again, the tip with ice cubes is while you make your drink, take it out about 10 minutes before, and they'll soften, so they'll be easy to take out. And as you can tell, I've just put a few cranberries in the top. So that's our garnish, and it should be really fun. And then we'll make the drink. The drink's pretty simple. It's gonna take hardly any time to get together. So to make the little frosted tips for the pine, what you wanna do is get a pine frond and like kind of, you obviously don't want all of this. So I would just break up. Oh, hello, my mom is here. Joni Rose, she is one of my biggest fans. And she is supplying the glass for this evening. I will go into the glasses, but she has an amazing vintage glass business, if you don't know already. And she also has a YouTube. She is doing lives as well. Yes. Okay, so you're gonna take a little piece like so. Make sure, like, I've kind of pre-washed this, but you wanna actually wash this. This one's not going in my drink. This is just a demo. The other thing I made ahead of time was more simple syrup, and I put some of the pine in the simple syrup last night. Now, if you watched my video last week, I told you that the simple syrup lasts 3 to 4 days. I looked it up, and it can last up to a month. So I'm sorry, I don't know where I got 3 to 4 days. I get really nervous when it comes to like telling people expiry dates because I don't want you to get sick. And my mom will tell you that I am like a freak with expiry dates. Like if something's a couple days off in my fridge, I won't eat it. I'm just like, I know that it's probably safe, but I can't do it. Anyways, so you're gonna take your simple syrup. I'm gonna get another little bowl. And you're just gonna pour a little bit in the bowl. You don't need a lot. Yeah. Okay, and then you're gonna just take the tip and swirl it in the sugar. Now, I've tried with 2 different types of sugar. I prefer it with icing sugar. You can also just do it with white sugar too. So you're gonna take the white sugar or the icing sugar, and you're just gonna dredge it in, and voila. Now I've done I've done other versions too. You can see that there. It's just got like some frosted tips. And then just put it in on like a drying rack to dry while you make the drink. And there you go. Pretty simple. I'll show you. So these are the ones I did ahead of time, and these are the ones I'll use. So this is the icing sugar dried. It definitely clumps together a little bit more, so you kind of have to break it apart. That's the icing sugar version. And then this is just the white sugar version. They're both beautiful. They just have like kind of a different look. Yeah, I know, I'm so excited. Oh, the pizza's smelling good. That was a solid choice. Okay, let's make the drink. Who's ready to make a drink? I am. Okay. Yeah, we can do a close-up. The camera is still a little bit bright. Can you see it? So that's the icing sugar. Okay. Oh, sorry, no, that was the white sugar. That's white sugar. These ones are icing sugar. So they're definitely a little bit poppier, like a bit brighter. Okay. For the drink, I am I'm gonna try a drink tonight where we don't shake it. We just stir and we pour over. So it's gonna be super simple. You want a lime, and we're just gonna juice half of it. Yeah, I like the icing sugar. Yeah, me too. Now, who wants to see the glass? The glass for this evening. So this is a Vintagerous find. This is my mom's shop, Vintagerous, as you can see in the comments. You can find her YouTube on just by clicking in this chat here. This glass, now hopefully I get this right, is an Anchor Hawking Madrid in Avocado. I love that name. It's just so festive. And she's doing a sale. Now, mark me if I'm wrong, Mom, but she's definitely doing one next Tuesday. I think she's doing them every Tuesday this month on YouTube Live, which is so fun. And she does like auctions and giveaways at the end. So you have to check it out if you're into vintage stuff or your friends or family are. She ships it to the US, to Canada. So yeah, check her out. Okay. Now let's get started. So we've got our gin. I feel like I've said let's get started like 5 times, so sorry about that. You're like, come on already, let's make the drink. Okay, so you're gonna pour. I really recommend with all my cocktails 2 shots, but if you definitely don't like it strong, you can do 1. I forgive you, but I think it's better to have less with more flavor than have more with less flavor. And this drink definitely has a lot with the cranberry, so it's nice to bring out the gin and the botanical flavors that we're looking for. So 2 shots of gin, 1 shot of simple syrup, and this is a pine-infused simple syrup. So I put pretty much a whole stem in. I took the stalk off and washed it, obviously. Boiled 1 cup of sugar with 1 cup of water till it dissolved, put the pine in, let it cook a couple minutes, not very long, and then I just let it sit on my counter to cool for like a couple hours, and then I stuck it in the fridge. We're gonna add a half of a lime. And what else am I missing? Oh yes, cranberry juice. Try and get pure cranberry juice, not that cocktail stuff. That's just full of sugar and added stuff that you don't need. And again, you guys voted sour, so cranberry is definitely more on the tart side. And for those who are just tuning in, I've yet to really properly name this drink, so I'd love to hear in the comments what you'd want to name it. Okay, so now I've got everything. Pretty easy. You're going to get a stir stick. Give it a good stir. Kind of nice making a drink that you're not shaking. Okay, so that's your base. Now you're going to take your glass and you're going to fill it up with ice. I would say probably 2 cubes. Red Forest, oh, I like that. You can always put more fresh cranberries too if you want. I kind of want the cranberries to show. Oh well. Okay, and then your frond. Which one's my favorite? I think I like that one. Okay. You could probably put this in after the fact too. And I'm going to make mine with tonic. You could probably too, if you want it like kind of in between, do a mixture of soda and tonic. I'm feeling like I want the sweetness today. Okay, so then you're gonna pour liquid, and then you're gonna just top it with the tonic. If you wanted to too, you could put like a squeeze of lime on the top or like a sliver of lime, depending on the style of your glass. I quite like the tall style of glass with this drink. And then you can just take your stir stick and kind of mix it a bit. And actually now I can turn the ice cube with the stir stick. Haha! It kind of looks nice too. I like putting the tonic on the top because it kind of makes it look like ombre. Yeah, about a third of tonic. I actually have a splash more in here, this glass, I think because I did the 2 ice cubes. There's not quite a bit of liquid. I would say, yeah, a third of tonic, 2/3 of the soda. And then you can top it up as you drink too. Ideal holiday drink. Oh, I'm so glad, Sophie. Yeah, I really love this glass. Who wants a close-up? Look at that. Oh, it's so festive. Okay, cheers. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. It's tart, but it's sweet at the same time, if that makes sense. You know how cranberry is. It gives that like punch, and the lime definitely gives it that sour taste. But then you've got the sweetness from the tonic and from the simple syrup. It's not like heavily pine. It's just got that hint of pine. Oh, I just love it. And I love how once you put the ice cubes in the water, the cranberry just kind of float to the top. I'm very satisfied with that. Cheers, everyone. Thank you. And my pizza's just about done. It smells really good. So what kind of things are you guys doing to get into the holiday spirit? I'm curious. We're in like pretty much full lockdown here, sadly. So we can go out for dinners. We can like do different activities, but it can only be the people in your household. We can't do anything with like friends or our family apart from like obviously online stuff. So it's been a little bit tricky to get in the holiday spirit, but I'm not letting that stop me. I decorated my tree, and I've got a video coming out on Monday all about getting ready for the holidays. I know Sophie, I've been watching Sophisticated Organizations videos. She's another YouTuber you have to follow. She has like the most amazing videos. She's super duper organized. And inspiring that way, but she's been doing a lot of really cool holiday stuff too. I really liked your video, Sophie, she does like little gift ideas for the holidays. Lots of baking, yes, lots of baking. I also made a really yummy cookie recipe that's well, I didn't make the recipe. I tested a recipe from Hot for Food. There's my obnoxious timer. Hot for Food has an ebook that came out, or if you pre-order her cookbook, the ebook came out, and I make a cookie from that that's just amazing. Yeah, you gotta check her out. Okay, should we take the pizza out of the oven? See? Oh yeah, she's done. The cheese is like fairly good. Fairly melted for a vegan cheese. I'm pretty impressed. I don't often eat frozen pizzas, but Friday, you know, you just gotta enjoy and like eat some things that you wouldn't normally eat and drink some drinks and just get in the holiday spirit. Oh, and there goes my timer. Hold on one sec. There's nothing like YouTube Live, hey? I'm gonna just crack the balcony. My oven runs, it's like anytime I bake something, it goes off. So yeah, sorry about that. Cheers. I'm also curious what you guys want cocktail-wise next week. Like, do you have any other suggestions? I know last week someone said mulled wine or like an eggnog drink. I thought that would be really tasty. Yes, very sensitive. Ooh, more cookies. Okay, I gotta try your recipe, Sophie, for more cookies tomorrow. I'm so excited. Next week, I'm gonna do another snack, but I'll make sure I cook it beforehand because I wanna be able to taste test it easily and not have the fire alarm go off. I didn't even think of that one. All these things we learn. An eggnog drink would be really fun too. Yeah, definitely. I love eggnog. I tried the new, I think I showed you guys last week. It's a almond eggnog, Earth's Own brand. It's really good. I highly recommend it. I don't like a super sweet eggnog, and this one is definitely not as sweet. It's definitely on the milder side. And I often actually mix my eggnog with almond or cashew or oat milk just to kind of like soften the flavor. But this one I could drink on its own, which is a really good sign. Yeah, and a warm drink would be really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna try and cut into this pizza because I'm sure you wanna get to your dinner, but it would be nice to share with you what this pizza tastes like. I'm gonna just put it over here. What are some other snacks that you like to have with your drinks, like for happy hour? Because those are some, I'll do some more snacks too that we can do together next week. I definitely love a good vegan cheese. I was thinking like a little vegan charcuterie platter would be fun. Or like pretzels. I thought pretzels would be really good too. Spicy nuts. Yes, that's a great idea. Or popcorn. Cheese and crackers. Yeah, that would be really good. Okay. It's actually not terribly hot. So cheers. Let's try it. It's actually quite cheesy. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't know if you do this with your, like if you make pizzas from like frozen, I often add my own vegetables to the top or like fresh stuff, just so it's not like, I don't know, it just tastes better that way. I don't often get like frozen pizzas, to be honest, but I thought tonight I just wanted something really easy. So what's on the pizza? It's mushrooms, roasted garlic, and then 2 types of cheese. So, and these are vegan cheeses, a mozzarella and a cheddar, I believe. And it's the Daya brand, which, like I said before, is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I really like it. Sometimes I'm not so into it. So this is good. It's like melted. It's definitely not Sometimes I find like the vegan cheeses to be really plasticky or like just really fake and kind of leave a weird aftertaste in your mouth. But this one's pretty good. I would recommend it. And the crust is gluten-free. So for someone who like can't eat dairy and can't eat gluten or chooses not to eat those, it's a really good option. I also love making my own pizzas. So next week, maybe I will do that. But I want to leave you guys and make sure that you have a cocktail tonight too. And I hope you make this. It's really, really good. It sounds like we've got Red Forest as one option. If you have other ideas for naming the drink, I would gladly accept a name. And be sure to like, and if you enjoy this video, obviously, hit the little like button and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of my content. I'm doing this YouTube live every Friday till Christmas, so we've got 2 more weeks, Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And like I said, I've got a video coming out on Monday, not a live, just a regular video on the holidays and like getting ready for the holidays and some fun recipes that I make. So be sure to check that out, and I hope you're staying safe where you are. Thank you so much for those of you who tuned in live, and for those watching this after the fact, thank you for watching. And cheers. Have a really lovely weekend ahead. Okay, thank you. Bye.